Hi, good evening. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Good evening, Libby.
Good evening, Zara. Hope you're well.
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm in fine fettle. I'm excellent, which is
You
good.
definitely are, because I've had a right good chat backstage, so I know you are. You always burn me out with your energy, I tell you. It's just can
Oh
you send
dear,
me a little bit? I could do with a little bit of it at the minute.
bless you. Well, we will. You've set that intention, so yeah, it'll come to you.
Thank you very much. That's lovely. I'm just trying to set my Facebook up as well because I see we've got a Facebook user, and for some reason, StreamYard doesn't always show everybody. So if I set it up on my
Good evening,
Facebook, I can see who it is. Let's have a look. Oh, it's Adrian Green. Hi, Adrian. You see you coming up as Facebook user. You'll have to get your hand to help you sort that one out so we can see who you are. And then we've got Tracy Lapworth. Trace, you're coming up with your Facebook user again, my lovely. Nice to see you. I'm sure Libby would like to see the picture of your doggy. So click the do whatever you have to do to make yourself show your picture. Is it me today? No, I'm sorry, love. It's not. It's not you today. It's just a Facebook user. She's put the picture of a goat because Adrian said to her before. He said, "Your picture, that picture of your goat's nice," and she said, "It's me dog." It did look like a goat, I've got to say, and I've not admitted that on air before. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm sorry, Trace. Hi, Irene. Thanks for joining us. Bless your little soul.
Hi, Irene.
She's
I know
lovely, isn't she?
Irene. Yeah,
She's
she's
lovely.
awesome.
She is. And hi, Jacqueline. There we are. And hi, Pamela. I'm trying to give everybody a little bit of airtime on there to say hello to you. Libby's now worked out how to do a comment, so that's all good, haven't you? And
I have looked.
just
My
explain
laptop's
what.
upside down.
Yeah, Libby's laptop is actually upside down, rested on a.
Tin of paint and using my crystal to prop it up. I'm a simple creature.
Tin of paint and a crystal. Then what more could we ask for? So, do you want to tell everybody what you've been working on, Libby?
Do you mean the charms or do you mean the animals?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I am developing my trance. It's something that totally sings to my soul. So we'll see how this service goes tonight because I've been working a lot of passive energy. I've got my first trance demo in September, but Zara has very kindly said, me and my awesome little spiritual best friend are coming to Zara's church on the 12th of August. So we're going to do the philosophy in trance, and my best friend is going to do the evidential communication. So please come and join them.
Yes, please do. I'm so excited about it, Libby. I've never seen it in the flesh, as they say. I've only ever sort of seen it on the internet, and so and the one I saw on the internet, I was a bit, oh, I want to see it in the flesh, and because I so believe in you, I'll be wholeheartedly there. Do you know what I mean? I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I will be very nervous. I won't lie, but it's like everything in life, isn't it, Zara? The first time you do a service or when you go to a new job, and the only way to do it is to do it. So, and we know that our spiritual friends will never let us down because they always place us where we need to be.
Absolutely, they do. Absolutely. Good advice is that, Libby. And on that note, can I get you to give us the opening prayer, please? I'm sorry, wait one sec. Look, Trace, as in the goat, as in the dog. Very rude.
I love her already. This profile thingy, that's like me with my rock and my tin of paint holding the laptop up. I'm not very technical.
You're between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, quite literally, yeah. But this isn't Bridlington rock, my dear. This is crystal rock.
Lovely. It's beautiful. Is that rose quartz? That one's beautiful.
It certainly is, yeah.
One of my favourites. That and amethyst. Oh, my favourites.
Oh, amethyst, beautiful, yeah. Lovely energy off amethyst.
Absolutely. Oh, and Jean Pearson's on. Hi, Jean. You're coming up as Facebook user as well, my little love, but we can see you on my phone. Hi, John and Debbie. Marshall, if you're watching, I can see John's on there, so just say hello to everybody. I'll crack straight on Libby and get you cracking with the prayer for us.
Super stuff. Can we blend our energies, please, friends? Divine loving spirit, the essence of which runs through each and every one of us. I ask you this evening to bring love, light, and healing and allow the words I bring forward as the communication to ease the heart, touch the soul, and allow us to remember who we truly are. Allow us to feel the presence of our loved ones once more, and to remember that they are always in our hearts and minds. I ask you to help Zara as well with her work through the philosophy, and above all, to help both of us bring love, enlightenment, and the essence of spirit through this evening. I ask this all in your name. Amen.
Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Are you there, Libby? Have you frozen?
No, sorry, I was just sat in the energy.
Oh, bless you. I was thinking, was she working out if I'd done that wrong? Because we just did discuss the Lord's Prayer, didn't we, before we came on, and you said you got caught out in church. Do you know, it's sometimes I think the spirits are naughty with me, because I get halfway through the Lord's Prayer and they start putting other words in my head. And I have to really concentrate. I just think they're just, being a bit Tinkerbellish with me sometimes. But I do manage to get to the end, and in my head I'm going, be quiet,
Yeah, I know the Lord's Prayer. It's just when you're in the energy, obviously you dropped into your subconscious, so my mind goes blank. You see, in that moment.
Of course, that may be what's happening to me. I just didn't realise. Well, we're going to do the healing. Do you remember our healing candles, Libby? I think we had them last time you were on. Well, everybody loves our healing candles. Did you?
I can't actually remember the healing candles. So
oh well, you're in for a little treat. We borrowed them indefinitely about 12 months ago. And now they've got our name on, so finders, keepers and all that.
We like that.
We do.
Quiet them, Zara.
Absolutely. I'd like to send out, I went to see a dear friend today, Daphne Falls, and she's not in a very good place. She's not very well, not feeling very well at all. I'd like to send Daphne and all her family some healing. I'd like to send some healing to our lovely Sue, who helps us run the church, because she's fallen and hurt her ankles. She's doing a tremendous job running about. How she runs about in the pace she does, I don't know. And send some energy to Linda, who's Rodney's wife, and energy to have everyone here that needs it, and healing energy to everyone that needs it over the world, and also the animal kingdom. If you would like anyone to have the healing name read out, please pop it in the comments. I will flash it on the screen while the candles are on. And now just do the healing prayer. Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, here we bring upon us all those listed in our absent healing books, that it may please thee to heal them, be they sick in mind, body, or spirit, those we know, those we don't know, and those who have no one to ask for them. We ask for them now. Amen. I'm just going to leave it, Libby, just to be in her energy there, everybody. Bless you. It's I keep thinking you've frozen, and I think, no, it's fabulous. I just can't wait to see you in church.
Send in the healing, my dear.
Oh, bless you. That's fabulous. And there we are. Look, everybody's asking for healing. That's lovely. I saw there that Daniela's partner's got COVID. I hope everybody's dealing with it. I know the pandemic's terrible, but we are at a stage where it's more like a flu now, and the vaccines are working. So we keep those prayers going, and hopefully, God willing, we'll all be coming out of the other side soon. So that's really good. I'd like to talk this evening, if I may, with my Bible. I wrote a poem myself. Now, if you was in church with us last week, you'll have all heard my poem that I wrote, because I did sort of do it there in the bit of philosophy. Although I didn't write my philosophy down, it just came sort of top of the head, off my head. So I'm really glad that Libby asked the Spirit to help me this evening. I'm all right with things if I've written them down, even if I've wrote them. Ad-libbing, I'm still getting there, Libby. So bear with me, won't you?
Got this.
Thank you. But we got an SOS from a gentleman that doesn't live in Bridlington, and his father had passed away. And he said, he sent me a message, lovely message. He said, "Hi, Sarah, someone's given me your name and your number. Said you're a lovely lady and that you have a church. Can you help me? My father's passed away and we need some help with his bungalow." I said, "Yeah, of course I can. I'll bob and see you at lunchtime." So I went to see him, and this poor man's father was a hoarder. So the bungalow was like more than knee deep. There was a tiny, tiny way in through the living room and a tiny, tiny way in through the kitchen, you know, and the bedroom, and things were piled high everywhere. And this poor man was, I don't know what we're going to do. My mum and him separated when 1974, and she's now 70 odd, and she can't help me, and I just don't know what to do. I'm at a total loss. And I said, "Oh, of course we can." Without asking the rest of the church, "Of course we can. We can help you, the royal we. We'll be here and we'll come and help you." And he said, "You can take some things out and sell them for church, you know, and raise some money for your church." And I said, "Yeah, but if there's anything else we can help you with," he said, "Well, actually there is." He said, "Clearing it out." He said, "I've ordered a skip." I said, "We'll be there." So we got our little team of 5 actually, because Adrian joined us for a while as well. So we got our little team, and we went. 10 hours later on Saturday, we'd hardly touched the living room. And it was just such a humongous, such a humongous job. And this poor man was thinking we were going to abandon him because we were all tired out. But I've got to say, Sue and her husband, Malk, soldiered on for another 3 days and got it finished when I had to go back to work. And I think that's how Sue's fallen, really, because she just tired herself out, you know, just troopering on. And she was amazing, she really was. But this poor guy sat in the living room, and Sue said to me, "Don't cut through there." He sat on his own. And so I thought, you know, when you kind of feel the sadness energy coming out, and I decided I was going to go in, and I went in, and this guy's like 6'4", and he fills the doorway, you know, he's a big guy, and he sat bent over crying. And I said to him, "What's the matter?" And he said, "Found these letters in the shed," he said, "and I never realised that my dad had been into prison. And I never realised that I had a brother, you know," and he's read it all in these letters, and it was just terrible, terrible. And he said, I said to him, "I feel terrible that we're just like ransacking through your house, you know, your dad's house." And he said, no, I want you to do it because I don't know what to do." And in this house, I'm not kidding, Libby, there was like 7 or 8 tellies, 7 DVD players, 10 phones. You know, we're talking everything on mega hoarding scales. And he said, "Just take them, sell them, give them to who you want, you know, to help out in the area and what have you. I don't really want any of it. It's just things." And which brought me to be prompted by the spirits to write this poem. I think you'll understand. I had to give you a bit of background first to try and explain. And it's called Tomorrow. Now, I can't take credit for this because they just give me the words and I write it in minutes. It's called Tomorrow. "I'll do it tomorrow," or so we say. Tomorrow'll do. It's another day. Why should we get up, go and see? Tomorrow'll do. It's nearly time for tea. I can't meet you today. I've too much to do. I won't see you then either. I'm busy, but only that part's not true. I can't be bothered if the truth be known. Meanwhile, time passes and they're all grown. Spend time with your loved ones, family and friends. They bring you much happiness in abundance of no ends. Don't put off tomorrow, make the best of today. Don't wait till it's too late to have your say. Say I love you often, mean it, be you. Don't wait till tomorrow, start every day anew. And I think it just kind of sums up that although this man had left him everything, it's not what he wanted. He wanted to have known you know, his dad really, and it's so sad. Which brings me on to my Bible reading, which was Proverbs 27 verse 1. Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring. And you certainly don't, do you? You really don't know what the day is going to bring. So I hope everybody takes something from that. Oh, bless you, Jacqueline. I feel quite emotional because when he was crying, it really affected me. You know, you sort of, I do pick up on people's emotions, and I have to be very careful with that one, especially when I do funeral. So, but he was a lovely, lovely man. Anyway, we sent him the photographs of the place cleared, and he was just so grateful. And in fact, Wayne, our Rev Roy, as we call him, Wayne, he's driving through about an hour and a half, 5-hour round trip to deliver this gentleman his dad's leather chair that was worn. We don't know why he wants it. Obviously, it's for personal reasons. But Wayne said, "Yep, I'll take it for you," and he's doing a round trip tomorrow to deliver that for him as well. So it's lovely, yeah. And we're so blessed to have such lovely people in our church. And that man, how nice! What a nice man, you know. So treasure what you've got. Belongings. You arrive this earth without them, you leave this earth without them. They're just stuff. That's what I always say to people. It's just stuff. And it really is. Well, in my opinion, I've never been a materialistic person. So it's just stuff. You know, it is, isn't it? I'd give it all away just to keep the love I have. You know what I mean? So anyway, they're not here to listen to bless you, thank you.
Darling, that's really touched my soul because it's so true. You know, because everyone thinks they've got a tomorrow, and although we're eternal beings, tomorrow in the physical won't come. So always open your heart to those around you. So thank you. That's really beautiful.
Oh, bless you. And thank you, everybody, for saying that's really nice. But I can't take credit for it because I didn't write that poem. You know, I was given it, which is lovely. Hi, Diane. She's watching as well. I'm just trying to sort of stop them rolling down my face by saying hello to people. So I know everybody's been waiting to see you, Libby. We're very blessed because Libby doesn't do services anymore. And we're so blessed that she still does them for our church. Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, so I do a couple, but yeah, I took no more buckets. So yeah, so I won't lie, I'm a bit nervous because I never do Facebook Lives. I haven't done Facebook Live since the last one we did. But really? We'll see where we go.
You'll be amazing. I'm going to leave you, but if you want me, shout.
Wait there. Yeah. So whoa, do not disappear, Zara. We're having. So what I've got in front of me now. It says, I think I've got the comments. I'm not sure. So we'll see where we're going with this. Okay.
Can I just check? Can you see that, Libby, if I do it? Can you see that message I've just put on the screen?
The last message, somebody called Jan put, "Hi Pamela, I'm good, thank you."
No, you can see them. That's great. That's brilliant. Cool. That's what you need to see. All right. You shout me if you need me. I'm right here backstage.
Excellent stuff. So, they used to get me to go direct, and then they stopped me going direct. Okay, but we'll see where we're going. I think I might be with Pamela. Trust me to choose the surname, or them choose surname. Greta Rex. Okay, so let me see what I've got for you, Pamela. So, as I'm linking into your name, okay, I've got a lady and a gentleman stepping forward, and as they're stepping forward, bless them, they're just making me feel, the lady that's stepping forward just said mom to me. So I don't know if you can understand, mom is in the spirit world, because this lady has got the most beautiful energy. She says, I'm very down to earth. And she just took a really deep sigh, and she said to me, towards the end of my life, she said, I got very tired, and she's just sat herself down in the chair. I'm asking her just to come a little bit closer, because what she's saying to me is that she likes to take time to get to know people, and that she likes to suss people out, is what she's saying to me. Also, as this lady sits here, she's a very well-dressed lady, and she's taken me to, she either couldn't wear earrings at the end, but her earlobes are really hanging down, bless her, and she's saying to me, I couldn't get jewellery in my ears towards the end. She's a very smart lady, and the whole energy's changing. Can you also understand with mom, bless her, as she steps in a little bit closer? She's just taken a sigh, and she's just said to me, bless her, that life wasn't always easy for her down here. And because of that, sometimes she wasn't able to open her heart and mind and be the cuddly mother that you needed her to be. And she's saying to me that she found it hard sometimes to express her feelings. Also, she's saying there's somebody down here at this time that's also struggling to express their feelings. Okay, she's taking me to a ring on her finger. So I've got yes, Mom is in spirit. So if you can just keep replying, Pam, because that's the way I work on Facebook, because she's just taken a small signet ring or a small gold ring off, and she's like thrown it away. So she's making me feel that there's a ring that either you was meant to have, or you've lost it, or you haven't got it anymore. Also, as Mom's sitting here, yes, I wear her wedding ring. Can you just understand, though, at this time, she's just took it off, so I feel like it doesn't quite fit you properly. Because you're either losing it, because she's like, it doesn't fit her properly. Okay, also, as Mom steps in, you'll understand she's a smart lady, because she's laughing because I look smart on top, but I've got leggings on at the bottom. And she's saying to me that she likes to look smart in life. Can you also understand with her? She's just, oh, you wear it on your middle finger. Okay. She's doing this. Can you understand that there's a pedicure set, or there's some sort of really nice pedicure set that's been passed down, and it's got like ivory ends on it, because she's pushing my cuticles down, and she's just making me feel that her nails were important to her, or she's saying to me her appearance was important, but she's showing me like an old Victorian nail set. You know, with the it's either mother of pearl or it looks like that. I don't know if you can understand that. You can't understand it literally. What she's saying to me is that somebody down here at this time needs to start enjoying their appearance again, needs to start looking after themselves, because she's just making me feel that, yes, she was smart, but she's saying to me that there's somebody down here on the earth plane that she's saying she likes to put a little bit of lipstick on, and she put a little bit of rouge on, and that when she went out into the world, she liked to look her best, and she wants that. Not sure about the nail set. Okay, that's fine. Because what she's saying to me is that down here at this time, that by putting on, looking smart and going out into the world, it makes us feel better. Okay, Mom just wants to say to you that she's making me sit up tall. Okay. Can you understand with her as well that towards the end, bless her, she's just giving me issues along with my throat, and I can't. She said she really struggled to get her words out towards the end, and she's getting quite emotional with it. And she's saying she wants to say thank you to you, because she's making me feel that you was around her towards the end, and that because of that you were helping her. But she's also said, can you understand, bless her, that yeah, she couldn't talk at the end. She's got beautiful energy, and what she's saying to me is that you too have got beautiful energy, Pamela, but because of this, people take pieces of you on the earth plane, and that sometimes in life we have to look after self, and that isn't being selfish, being selfless, because by looking after self we can then look at the people around us. Also, can you understand that she had a thimble collection? Because she's showing me little pop thimbles, and they've got like a flower design on. And she likes to collect lots of little knickknacks, she's saying to me, because she said that she likes nice little things, is what she's saying. Okay, and can you also understand with her? Towards the end, bless her. Thank you, Pamela. You're really cool at replying quickly. I like you, Pamela. Your mom's laughing as well, because once you got to know her, her personality come out more. Such beautiful energy. She said, but I could call a spade, you know. Also, you'll be able to understand with her. Okay, she showed me very quickly, and she changed it. First of all, she showed me a locket, a circular locket with engraving, but then she changed it into a compact that you could open up. So I don't know if you can understand both of those items. But what she's saying to me, she wants to say thank you, because she's making me feel that she looks very beautiful where she was laid to rest. Because she's just saying to me, can you say, from the spirit world, I looked down, and she said that I looked good. And she wants to say thank you for that. because now she's in the higher side of life. She comes around to all the time, Pamela, and she's just making me feel that at times you feel like you should have felt her more. But she's saying, I walk beside you. I walk beside you every step of the way. You will never walk alone on your journey because Mom is by your side. And while I'm in your heart and mind, she said, I haven't gone anywhere. And just before, yeah, she comes around you a lot, Pamela. And also what she's just said to me. Okay, she's making me look at my fairy liquid. And I don't know where she's going with this. So let's see. This is her cheeky side coming out. Because she's okay. She must have had a thing about when she washed up, she liked all the pots and plates put straight away. Because I haven't dried my pots and plates yet, and she's laughing about the fairy because she's saying that if she used stuff, she liked not the generic brands, she would use the good stuff, she's saying, and she liked the old school fairy. Okay, just before she steps away, she wants you to know, Pam, that she's just sent a white feather down. So you'll have found a white feather from her recently. And she just wants you to know that she's keeping an eye on the family, and she's just making me feel that within the family at this time, that there's a younger one. She's just saying that might be just having a little bit of trouble around school. And that she's coming around because she had wise words. Did your mom, Pam? She was worldly wise, bless her, and that's the feeling she's given me. Beautiful energy, but you've got beautiful energy as well, Pamela, but it's time to start believing in yourself. Allow that light from within to truly shine. And life's hard for us in the physical. Life was hard for your mom at times, she's saying. Life was very up and down, but she's saying she always got through it because she got through it with a smile, and she always looked at glass half full. Just before she goes, she wants to give you some port. So I don't know if it's her having the little tipple of port and a little bit of cheese or down here, but she's bringing port. That's what it looks like. So can I leave her love with you, Pam? Okay, so let's see where we're going now. Okay, so I've got all Pamela's names up on the screen. So let me just see where we are going. Okay. Right, I'm just seeing where the energy's going. Okay, I don't know if I'm might be with you, Lisa Scott. Let's just see, because I haven't done Facebook for ages. So I'm just, winging it like we do. Because whoever's stepping forward for you, Lisa Scott, they've just got me to say that. And their energy. Okay, can you understand the lady on the earth plane, Lisa? She isn't saying who she is, but she looked like, and she's just making me feel that she had issues. So I don't know if she had breast cancer or something wrong around here, but she's saying that she looked like on the earth plane, and that she was full of life, and that she liked drinking. And she's saying to me that she would drink like Lambrini, white wine, and she would truly enjoy life, is what she said. You can understand this, Lisa, if you can just say yes or no, because as this lady comes in closer, she's just said to me that she fought hard. She fought hard towards the end, but she's saying, in the end, I couldn't fight it anymore. And she's just making me feel that it spread. But she's saying she was proud because she's showing me, like, with no hair, but she said, I was proud. And she's saying I had all these beautiful headscarves, and she's laughing because she's putting the headscarves on. Also, can you understand a memory of her that you'd play silly games with her, or you'd get together, and she's saying, about getting quite drunk or really having a laugh. And she didn't show people truly how poorly she was. Okay. They're working with me very differently tonight because I've got peaches on my windowsill, and she's bringing me peaches. And this is going to sound bizarre because she's saying there's a Justin Bieber song about peaches and Georgia. So I don't know if she liked Justin Bieber or she liked music, and you can understand that, but that's the way she's given it to me. But she's laughing her head off in my ear, and she had such an infectious laugh, this lady, because what she's just said to me is she lit up a room. She really did. I can't understand the no hair or headscarf. Okay, so let's see where we're going with this, because I will just step back and go back to her. Okay, can you understand with her, Lisa? Because she showed me that very clearly. So can you understand with her that the reason that she showed me this is that, bless her, that towards the end, I either feel that she either stopped having treatment or she decided enough's enough, and she just decided to live life for the fun. And because of that, she didn't. But also, she's just saying to me that it didn't matter what outward appearance was. That towards the end, bless her, she started getting. Even when she was poorly, she didn't show us how poorly she was. But I do feel that there's somebody else here in the spirit world. I've got two energies here, and this other energy is just saying to me as they step forward that they lost their hair, and they weren't, and they wore the headscarves. I'm just going to bring her energy back in, because what she's saying to me is that she truly loved life down here, and that you and her would. Okay, I'm just wondering if I'm still with you, Lisa. I don't know if anyone else can understand this, because the energy just doesn't feel right. Let me get one more solid bit of information from her, Lisa, because this lady, as she stands, has just said to me, you can't understand the peaches and you can't understand the headscarf either. Okay, what she's just said to me is you'll be able to understand with her about going on a night out with her and her heel snapped. That, yeah, you fell down and that you got really drunk. This is the way she's bringing it to me. So if you can't understand this, Lisa, can anyone understand a lady in the spirit world who did lose her hair and has got a headscarf on? Because that is really important. Also, what she said is that you had wild times down here, and that she didn't let her illness, her illness didn't define her, because her whole energy is changing. And also what she's saying to me as well is, I'm just seeing if anyone can take this. Can you, okay, let's see where she's going with this. She just made me feel she was on a lot of medication at the end. And because she was on all this medication, she wasn't herself. No, it's fine, Lisa. I just felt the information that's coming through. Yeah, I do know at this time, because I've been doing a lot of other work, that the connection isn't quite there with my mediumship at the minute. So let me just get one more thing from her and see if anyone else can understand. Because what this lady's just said to me is, if she belongs to you, you're going to be able to understand with her, bless her. Okay, where's she going with this? She's talking about Morrison's. Oh gosh, I don't know what they're doing to me today. She's talking about Morrison's supermarket, and what she's just said to me is that she always shopped at Morrison's, or you'll understand the surname Morrison. So if you can't understand any of this, can anyone understand a lady with the connection to Morrison, either the surname or shopping? And towards the end, it might be somebody. No, you see, the way spirit work, they are intelligent. So I always say to my team to bring information that can be took in this moment, because if it is for somebody else, it will be passed on through somebody on here. So that's what I've got to deal with them. So I do appreciate that, Daniela. So, okay, right, let me see where, I will get one more bit of information, and if not, I will ask this lady to step back. because if you can't understand her losing her hair, and you can take some of it, Sarah Batchelor. Okay, let me see where we're going with this then. Okay, can you understand with this lady, bless her, that there was some sort of release of balloons? She's just showing me balloons. So I don't know if the balloons were released after her passing as a celebration, or there's something to do, not losing her hair though. Okay, so let's just take the hair to one side then, because what this lady's saying to me is that she, oh God, she had some strength, Sarah. She's saying to me that she had so much strength down here and that she didn't let anything get to her. But what she's saying to me, and the reason why this message is a bit all over the place, she's saying that towards the end of her life, that's how she become, where she just couldn't, she was on so much medication, and she wasn't herself. That's what she's saying to me. Okay, but you'll also understand with her, can you understand the information about she liked wearing, it could be two ladies, okay. This lady liked wearing high heels, because she's showing me her high heels, and she's saying about she liked to look good, bless her. But the reason she stepped forward, Zara, is she's just said to me that down here at this time, you need some strength. You need some upliftment. And this lady did have strength. I know you've put, there could be two ladies, you know, but I feel one is younger and there's another energy here, and yet loved her shoes. And this other lady is older. They've got two very different energies, and I've just separated them because the lady who loved wearing her shoes as well, yeah, and you'll understand with her. Okay, I don't know if you got dressed up as Centurions, or there's something to do with a short skirt and her tie being slightly to one side. Because she's showing me Centurions. This is why I love in person, because I can then dig deeper. So don't, you know, if you understand there was some sort of charity event where you got dressed up or something, you know, raising money for cancer, where there was some sort of dress up. She did. Okay, thank you so much, Sarah. Okay, so the reason she's come, Sarah, and I know I took a while with this message, but it's because of the strength of both of these ladies. And what she's saying to me, Sarah, is that you need to find the strength inside of you again. And that she's saying that you just feel at this time a little bit down and not yourself. And this lady's saying you're stronger than you think. You are as strong as I was. And she's saying that you need to find that strength back inside of you. And she said life isn't always easy, but it's how we think of life. It's our mindset. And because of that, she said she has been coming around you. Just before she goes, okay, let's see where we're going with this, because she's now bringing me a flapper's outfit. This is really bizarre how they're working with me tonight, because she's doing the flapper dance, and she's got a flapper dress on, and she's got the feathers. So I don't know if she's just playing with me, and she's just saying to me that she liked dancing, or is this another event that she went to and you all got dressed up, you know, in that kind of outfit. Obviously, if it was in person, your voice brings the energy in more. But that's what she's bringing to me. But it's all about, she was a joker. Right, okay. I know why she's brought it. Now you put that comment. She's saying to me that you need to get your glad rags on and get yourself out, is what she's just said to me. And she's because she would get up and she would do all these funny gestures with her hands, and she was very animated. And she's saying that you need to get up and be animated. So can I leave her love with you and find the strength inside and go out and have fun, Sarah? Because our physical life is for living. So, sorry that one took a while. They're working very differently with me tonight. So I just got to go with it. Okay, I'm going to throw this one out because I can't see all the comments. Right, I'm just gonna. Whoever's coming forward, I think they like drinking gin because. Okay. Let's see where we're going. Okay, the lady I've got stepping forward, I had two energies, and I've had to just ask one to step back because this lady, as she comes forward, bless her, is crying, and she's saying that she passed the spirit world very quickly. But what she's just said to me, bless me, is that she was in a home and she had dementia, she had Alzheimer's, but that she lost a lot of weight, bless her, and that she would just sit there in her slippers. But I feel like this is for her daughter. Because as this lady sat here, she's got the most beautiful energy, and she's saying that my daughter lost me a long time ago, but then lost me twice. That's the feeling. But I do feel that she passed during COVID. So there wasn't that interaction towards the end. And this is why, okay, Deborah, let's see where we're going with this then. Because as this lady has just said that people couldn't visit me because of the situation, and that there was a lot of guilt surrounding down here, but she wants to say that her mind had already gone to spirit a long time before. Also, you'll understand with your mother-in-law that when she was down here and she was of sound mind, she's saying that she was quite opinionated and that she liked things very black and white. Also, can you understand that she collected Toby jugs? Because she's just showing me a Toby jug. So I don't know if it's the name Toby she's trying to bring to me or whether it is actually the jug aspect. Because what she's saying to me, bless her, is when she was down here and she had all her faculties, she said she wasn't all the time kind. And I don't mean that in a bad way, Deborah, but what she's saying to me, yes, Toby jugs, I am definitely with you then. She's saying that she sometimes had a sharp tongue and she didn't mean to. And sometimes the way she came across to the world wasn't truly how she was feeling inside of herself. But she wants to apologise, Deborah, that sometimes she was a little bit short, a little bit choppy in her energy. Okay, can you also understand the shortbread biscuits with her? Because she's shown me two types of shortbread biscuits. She's shown me the long ones and the circular ones, and she's shown me them in a tartan tin. So she's just said to me that she either got bought them for Christmas, and she's rattling on about these shortbread biscuits, or she liked them. Because she's like, well, yes, like, yeah, she would just keep chatting. And she said it was her way or the highway. You're also going to be able to understand with this lady, though. She's making me feel that when she was, I always bought them. Okay. She is saying that when, she must have liked a little tipple, this lady. And I think it was gin, but she's, okay, let's see what she's doing here, because she's getting me to tap the glass. And she's just said to me, she was very particular. She was all the time looking at things, and she's just said, that's not crystal. She never saw the good in things. She always saw the bad, and she wants to apologise for that. But yeah, she's just said about turning this, into a bit of gin. Can you also understand this lady smoked? Because she's smoking, but they feel long cigarettes like Super Kings, the black and gold Super Kings. Because she's got a drink in one hand, cigarette in the other, and she sat there calling the world. She's like, yeah, very, very opinionated. But the reason why she's stepping in, Deborah, she wants to say sorry. She didn't smoke. Okay, can you understand down here then? Somebody at this time. So let me see where she's going with this, because she's definitely doing this. Can you understand down here, Deborah, there is somebody that is smoking way too much and they feel like Super King cigarettes, long ones, and it's through stress, it's through nerves. I don't feel 100% it's with you. I feel it's around you. Okay, only occasionally smoked. Okay, but she's saying to me about down here, thank you, because yeah, she was definitely doing this. I think she smoked more than she's letting on to you, Deborah. And I'm not just saying that because she didn't smoke loads. She said she liked to have a smoke with a drink. But she'll also understand she had a glass ashtray. But she's saying to me, there's just somebody down here at the minute that is too much up in their mind. It's thinking too much. And because of that, they're getting very stressed. And she said that she was all the time a negative person. And she wants to bring forward, look, I know that sounds unusual because she said that time where she started to lose her mind and she went back to spirit, because when we have dementia, our mind shifts. She's saying that she had time to reflect, and you will also understand with her. Okay, let's see where she's going with this, because she's bringing me a doll. She's bought me like a plastic doll, so I don't know if you can understand that she reverted back to talking about childhood, or she had a doll in the home that brought her comfort. Because then she's changed this doll now into tiny tears. So she's making me feel that there's been quite a few tears down here at this time, Deborah. And because of that, and it's been tears from harsh words. And that sometimes people don't realise that what they say is harsh. And she's saying that she didn't realise that she was harsh at times. And that what she wants to bring forward, Deborah, is that sometimes we can say things in a certain way and be kind, and that there's someone around you at this time that isn't always being kind with their words. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. Because I work so quickly, I do struggle a bit on I've had tears. Okay, so that's why she's bringing me the tiny tears doll. Okay, she's been coming around you, and I know that sounds unusual because you thought at times that she didn't like you, but what she's saying to me is now she's gone to spirit, she wants to say sorry for the harsh word, and also that she comes with love now, and that she wasn't able to truly love down here, and because of that, her heart is filled with love now, and she wants to come and wipe away your tears, because you'll also understand with her, she always carried a hanky under her jumper. Yeah, and she's just pulling that out, and she's handed it to you. So she's saying, wipe away the tears. She's saying, it's time now to look forwards and not backwards, and to truly realise what a beautiful soul you are, Deborah, because it is your, that we always had a hanky. Well, she's handed it to you. And that, yeah, Deborah, you are a beautiful soul. You just need to remember that just like the clouds have to rain for the sun to come out, your sun's going to start to come out, and look forwards and not back. So can I leave her love with you? Just before she goes, she's given me a Kit Kat. Really random, but she's just given me a Kit Kat. So, okay, right, let's see where we're going now. Okay, I know we're bouncing a bit tonight, as you can see. But the Spirit will have just said to me, when we come on as mediums, it's often for growth and learning. So sometimes we will do services where it just flows, and other times, like tonight, they're teaching me. I've had a change of vibration. And I embrace it, because that's where the growth is, when we feel that it isn't quite going right. And that's where the growth, everybody who's watching tonight, remember that your true growth and evolution of self comes from the hard times, because that is where we truly grow. So they just wanted me to bring that through. They like to just pop a bit of philosophy in. Okay, so let's see where we're going now. Let's see if I can even pull another message together. Okay. Right. Oh. Okay, I've got a gentleman coming forwards. I might be with you, Tracy Brown, but I might not, because we're all over the shop. But as this gentleman steps forward, he spent most of his time down the pub. He went to the spirit world with a heart attack, but he had angina before he went. And what he's just said to me is, he said, I was here 1 minute, I was gone the next. He said, as quick as that, I was gone. He said, but I lived life to the full. He said, because life is for living. And that's what all the messages have been about tonight. It's been about, it ties in with Zara's poem about tomorrow might never come in the physical, so enjoy today. But and this gentleman did. Also, as he steps forward, Tracy, if you can understand him, just put yes. Because he said, yeah, he had a bit of a tummy on him because he's just got his hands on my belly and he's saying I had a big tummy. He said, sounds like my hubby that passed quickly. Okay, we'll just see where we're going with this then, because this gentleman's got a bit, and he liked, okay, also, he had a habit of burping. I don't mean in a bad way, but he was very good. He showed me pork scratchings as well. So, okay, we only have one spirit person to one person. So I will bring through some bits of evidence, and as long as you can take it all, that's where we are at. This gentleman liked Chris. He's showing me, he showed me loads. He showed me Walker's cheese and onion, and then he showed me Brannigan's. Okay, also what this gentleman's just said to me is, okay, not just the burping. He would catch people out. He'd get them to pull his finger, and then he would, yeah, be a bit gassy. This is the way he's talking to me, and you're also going to be able to understand that when he'd had a drink, he says I got really quite annoying. Okay, so who can understand all that information? You're also going to be able to understand there's a picture, some connection to the picture of the Bulldogs, you know, playing snooker. I've just been shown that picture. So that picture is significant. Who can understand the picture of the Bulldogs on the wall playing snooker? Because that's what somebody needs to be taking that, who I'm with. Because I think it's lovely that we've got two people taking him, but okay, I won't lie, Deborah. I do think I'm with you. The reason being, they're spinning the energy around you. There's always a message. Okay, right. I'm just asking my spirit team who I'm with. Okay, Deborah, I am with you. Yeah, they're spinning the energy around you, Deborah. But can the others please listen, because there's always a message within a message. Okay. As this gentleman steps forward as well, he wants to say he's sorry that he left you, Deborah, and that you need to hear this, but he's also making me feel that while he was down here, he said sometimes he wasn't as attentive as he should have been. And he's saying that he realises now that you had a lot to do. He's also saying to me, okay, I know that you said about the Bulldogs, but he's saying that the Bulldogs are up in the spirit world with him. And can you also understand? Show me that again, because he's just shown me a zipper lighter, and this zipper lighter has got an engraving on it. I'm not sure if it's a ship. So I don't know if this is symbolic. So I don't know if you can understand that bit of information. But as he steps forward, he's saying to me, he was quite sensitive. And I know your Bulldogs are here. I've got Bulldogs as well, my dear. And what he's saying to me is that he had zipper lights, okay? He had two personalities, and that this big jokey, having a laugh, and he's just got a beer mat and stuck it to his head, and that he's pulling tinsel off a tree and he's putting it around his neck, and you know, doing the feather boa with it, and he's just having a proper laugh. But what he's just said to me is that behind all that, he was sensitive, and he was more sensitive, and he says, so are you, Deborah, and he says he's happy that you're starting to get on with your life. He's not opening it up, but he says he's happy that you are finally, and he wants you to be happy down here. He says that's important for me to pass on. Also, you're going to be able to understand with him. Okay, he's somebody must have bought him for Christmas the small whiskies and a whiskey glass. You know, you can get them from Sainsbury's. Something like that he was showing me. because he's just saying to me that he enjoyed a drink, but he's showing, right, let's see where he's going with this. Because he's shown me it as like a Christmas present. Can you understand? He did quite like a little tipple of whiskey. But what he wants to bring through, yes, whiskey and glass, thank you. What he wants to bring through, Deborah, is about he didn't allow the world to show his sensitivity, and he wants you and everybody else on here to own your own power. He's saying, if you're feeling sensitive or your heart aches, show the world that, because by releasing, he says, I never did. He said, I held a lot inside of me. And he's also making me feel that he did have moments of going up and down in his mental health. And what I mean by that is he's just saying to me that by laughing and joking, he was able to mask. He also wants, he's bringing me dices. Okay, so he's rolling dices. Okay, let's see where he's going with this, because he's just making me feel as well. He held a lot in, bless him. Yeah. Okay, the dices are symbolic, but he's making me feel that there's. He's showing me fur dices in a car, you know, that hang from a car. But then he's showing me real dices. So I do feel what he's saying to me is it's time to start rolling the dice and chancing your luck, and to go out into the world, Deborah, and start not taking risks, because the spirit world will never take risks, tell us to do that, but to start following your soul's path. That's the way he's bringing it to me. And he wants you to know, Deborah, okay, there must have been a time where you were sat in a restaurant and there was a flower seller and he never bought you a flower or something like that, because he's just laughing about he was a bit tight. But what he wants to say to you, Deborah, he's sending you flowers from the spirit world, and he's just saying, I didn't buy them down here. And he wants you to know that it was a shock to him, just like it was a shock to you that he crossed over so quickly, but that he is guiding you down here. He took it out the bars. Okay, I knew he'd been tight and he hadn't actually bought you a flower. He's fabulous. It's like me using my rock here as my laptop holder, because he's laughing about that, because he's also showing me putting it in his teeth, you know, like messing about and doing like the flamenco, but it's his personality that he's bringing through, because he's so funny. And he put a smile on your face, and he says, you need this at this time, Deborah. He says, you need the smile on your face, and he said you need to start enjoying life down here. And he says he did that, okay, with the roses. Yeah. He showed me it again. He's funny. So what he wants to say is that he wants you to enjoy life down here, Deborah. He wants you to be happy. He says, because he said happiness is important. And he says not to worry about the road ahead. He says, because he's going to be helping and guiding you on this road ahead. Okay, just before he goes, he's just showing me, oh gosh, this is unusual. It's like Lancelot's castle. Okay, he's just pulled the drawbridge up. Okay, I know he's messing with me, but I need to find out what he's doing. Okay, he's just said Castle Grayskull. You know He-Man and the Castle Grayskull castle. So I don't know if he did a He-Man impression and he would do the I don't know what he does. I have the power, because that's what he's just done to me. So I think he liked to do impressions. But what he's saying to me, he's showing me the castle as well, because he's saying to me that you know, it's time to break out of that fortress. It's time to own your power. It's time to, follow your true life's path and to be happy. So can I leave all your husband's love with you? So it's 8 o'clock. So have I finished, Zara? Is that me done, my dear?
Oh, hello. I'd like to say yes. However, I'd like to say yes, but are you all right just for another 15 minutes-ish?
I could try, yeah. I can
Yeah,
try.
when you've had enough,
Okay.
just give me a shout. I'm only sat here drinking my coffee.
Do you know, I thought you were going to say different stuff.
My
Okay.
gin.
It's because I won't lie, I've been doing quite a bit of spiritual work today. So yeah, I will keep going. I will trust.
Thanks, Libby. Shout me if you want me.
Okay, you drink your coffee, and I will get back to spirit. Okay. Did you see, guys, how I tried to? Not that I wanted to get out of giving messages. I just know that you know, the energy is a bit like this tonight, and that's nothing to do with you. What we must remember, and my spirit team are bringing this forward, is as I'm changing, my spirit team are, and this goes for all of you in development. And when you it all flows and you think it's fabulous, but you forget that the spirit world and our team are also experimenting and having to work with our new energy, my new vibration. So and they just wanted me to bring that through so that anyone sitting in development where you just feel like it's a bit like you're going through glue or you're just pulling teeth and it just isn't quite flowing. Yeah, to just realise that it's just a growth spurt, and just as you're learning new stuff, so are your team. So they said, right, get on with it, Libby. So I better do. So let me see what I've got now. Okay. Okay. The energy is changing. I've got a gentleman stepping forward, and this gentleman, he's saying, I took myself to spirit. He said I couldn't live in the physical world anymore. And he says, because of that, he said, I had to go back home. So, yes, Sarah, actually, yeah. Well, they're not testing you, Zara. What it is they are teaching and learning. But it does feel like a test, I must admit. Okay, so as this gentleman steps in, what he's saying to me is, oh gosh, you'll feel this gentleman around. He's just put a breeze around me. And what he's just said to me is that he had actually tried to go to spirit quite a few times, because he's just said to me that he got in with the wrong crowd. He's showing me a motorbike, and he's showing me that he lived life in the fast lane. So he worked hard, but he played hard as well. And he's also saying that he held a lot inside of him. And because of that, people didn't actually know what was going on. Also, what he wants to say is that there was either a last text, or there was a phone call that was missed. There was something to do with the phone, he's saying, where people have said, if only I took that phone call, if only I did this, if only I did that. But he's saying it's not about that. I need to find the recipient of this gentleman before I keep going forwards. Okay, because I'm just seeing where they're spinning the energy. I know a couple of people have gone. I don't know if Jill's story, can you understand somebody who took their own life, Jill, and passed the spirit by their own hand? And that this gentleman, when he got to a teenager, he then just got in with the wrong crowd. So Danielle, I know you said you missed that, but we're talking, this gentleman that stepped forward has just said that he passed the spirit of his own hand, and that because of that, and when he was a teenager, he became a troubled soul. He said, I started hanging around with the wrong people, and before that, he said, okay, Jill, that's fine. They were just putting energy around your name, you see. So I didn't know if I was with you. Okay, I will give a little bit more information, and if not, I will have to ask him to step back, which is a shame, because he's actually come and he's saying, I need to pass this message on to my mom. And he's saying, because mom needs to know that I'm okay. And he's just said there's some sort of anniversary around this time. Also, what he's saying to me is that he's doing this with his hair flicking, and he's like, yeah, I'm really suave, I'm really cool, because he's wearing Lacoste, he's wearing, all the good stuff, and he's saying that things like that were very important to him. But okay, if nobody can understand him, I will ask him to step back, which is such a shame, bless him. I do feel, though, that this gentleman, somebody might remember who he is or will be talking to somebody. So I'll just tell you quickly why he's come. He's just said to me he needs Mom to know that he's safe and that Mom has got some sort of memory bear made out of his jumper or clothes that she holds tight. And he's showing me tears running down her face, and he's saying that he comes around and wipes the tears away. I will ask him to step back, and I will ask somebody else to step in, which is fine. Okay, bless his soul, God bless him. So, right, let's see where we're going. Okay, I've just looked it all down. This is okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I've got a lady stepping forward, and as this lady steps forward, she's making me feel like she's grandma. I don't know if you can understand this, Tracy Brown. Can you understand that your Nan is in spirit? Because as she steps forward, she's small, she's feisty, and she's fabulous. Because what she's just said to me, Tracy, as she steps in a little bit closer, is that she had the strength of 10 men in her personality. She's also making me feel that she's got a touch of indigestion towards the end, or because she's just got issues swallowing. And she's just putting indigestion on me. Also, okay, so let's see where we're going with this, Tracy. If you can just keep replying, that would be awesome. Okay, also, you're going to be able to understand with her. She's just saying that towards the end, she got very tired. But she said she got sick. Everyone would buy her slippers for Christmas, or she had an array of slippers. But she showed me a pair of moccasin slippers on her feet, and she's just saying that towards the end, bless her, she must have been unsteady because she had to start wearing like flat shoes or shoes that slippers that she showed me like a pair of purpley burgundy slippers as well. Okay, also as she steps forward, she wants you to know she's still got all the feistiness in the spirit world. Oh, she could talk a million miles an hour because she's talking. I'm like, right, you just have to slow down. But she's got the most beautiful energy, Tracy. I'm just asking her to step in a little bit closer. Can you also understand with her, Tracy? If you can just reply, my lovely, because if you don't understand things, I need to ask her why she bought them, you see. Because she was very impatient because she's doing this and tapping on my hands. Yes, we didn't stop talking. Okay, you'll understand as well, though, Tracy, that you were very close. She said there was a time where there was a bit of distance between you because life got in the way, but she's saying to me, she just wants to come and hold you. She's just said to me, I want to come and hold you so tight. Because she's saying that when she went to spirit, you lost like a best friend. Because she's also shown me the pink wafer biscuits and that you'd sit there chatting. She'd get the wafer biscuit out and the ice rings out as well. And that you would, you'd get advice off her. And she loved giving you advice and talking to you. And that's what you truly miss about her as well. Also, she's laughing because she's bringing me a memory of rich tea biscuits, or that her biscuit would always disintegrate in her cup of tea. And she's laughing about that. Can you also understand she's got false teeth? Because she's doing something with my mouth with these false teeth, but I feel at times that she'd get her false teeth out and put them down because she's just said to me that they hurt her gums. The reason she's stepping forward, Tracy, is that she's just said to me that down here at this time, you miss the chats, you miss that connection, you just miss her having your back because she did have your back. Can you also understand with her, Tracy? Let's see where she's going with this. She's showing me a set of I don't feel they're proper pearls. Can you understand with her, bless her, that she didn't have a lot of jewellery, but the jewellery that your Nan had all her own teeth. So let's see where she's going with this then. So can you understand, Tracy? She was very proud of her teeth. But she's making me feel that she's starting to get issues with her teeth towards the end. And she was very much about needing, she just, yeah, can you understand down here? Somebody has got teeth issues then. Because she's making me feel like she wants to take her teeth out. So let me just see what she truly is saying with this. Okay. Can you understand that somebody down here at the time isn't fully getting their words out? It's like they're tripping over their tongue. They're tripping over that there's something on your mind, Tracy, that you need to get out to the world, that you're holding something inside of you. But your nan was very much about her appearance, and she had proud of her teeth. Okay, so that's what she was trying to show me. But she's also saying about down here about you, getting things off your chest and truly letting what's in your heart and soul come out. Also, your nan, she's got lovely skin, bless her. She was very proud of her skin, very proud of her teeth. And she's just rubbing like oil of Ulay and Ponds, all the old school stuff. And she didn't like wearing lots of perfumed lotions on her face. What she's just said to me, what she's just said to me, Tracy, is that she's still your rock. She's still your rock, and that she just needs you to start believing in yourself. She needs you to truly start, what's in your heart and soul needs to come out. Because she says, at times when you hold too much inside of yourself, she said, it makes life hard. And she's saying, by truly releasing what's within, she said, you release a lot of burden from your mind as well. Beautiful energy. She really has got the most beautiful energy. And she's also just said to me that let's see where she's going with this, because she's making me feel that she was a very spiritual lady, but she didn't believe in spirit. And what I mean by that is she was actually quite in tune. But her beliefs growing up, because she's just showed me Christ on the cross on the wall. So I do know that she had a belief that wasn't spiritualism. Beautiful, beautiful energy, Tracy. But you've got beautiful energy, Tracy. You've just got to believe in yourself now. You've got to believe what a beautiful soul you are. And the words of your nan will always be with you and encouraging you. So can I leave all her love with you? So now have I done, Zara?
You are lovely. Bless you. I felt really mean. Don't forget to click that cross so you can see us again. Can you find it?
Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, I've just seen, she's seen a lot of past loved ones. Okay, because she was very spiritual, Tracy. I just felt that she wasn't a spiritualist. So can I leave her love with you, Tracy? Excellent.
Bless you. I know, you did amazing. Don't forget to click your cross so you can see us again.
Oh, sorry, I thought you was talking something spiritual.
Oh, no, I promise you. We're just straightforward. Hey, she's back in the room.
I'm back.
Amazing, you see, there you was, all worried. Amazing, you did amazing as ever. Your energy is climbing.
I won't lie. I've had a huge shift for the trance in the last 3 days. So I knew tonight, I said before I come on, and it's cool because sometimes to grow in one area, we just pause in another, and I'm cool with that. Really cool with that.
Yeah, well, you did amazing. Look, you see, if you get a chance, Libby, look back on some of the comments. You've got some lovely comments from everybody. Everybody's feeling the love.
Oh, you've got a lovely congregation. They were very kind and very good with their comments. So bless you.
We've got a lovely online congregation, and some of those are actually our church ones as well. But even in church, we've got a fabulous congregation as well. So it's really, we're very, very blessed. We are.
Will I get to meet some of these people when I come to do my trance for you then?
Yes, you will.
Oh, excellent. Oh, I'm excited.
I'll just explain for anybody that missed it at the beginning. Angie and Libby will be at our church on the 12th of August, and Libby is going to do the whole of the philosophy in trance, and I can't wait. I really can't. I'm dead excited. You'll be amazing. Yeah. It'll be a right new experience for all of us. It'll be fabulous, Libby, I'm sure. And we've never met Angie as well. She's a real close friend of yours, isn't we? We've never met her.
Yeah, Angie is my spiritual bestie, fabulous medium, and she brings the essence. Oh, beautiful, beautiful soul. So you'll love Angie, you really will. And she's got the tightest grey curls. She looks like Shirley Temple, but 50 years on.
I'm sure she didn't mean anything bad by that, Angie, if you're watching.
Oh, no, I love her. I mean, like, an older, yeah. Okay.
I knew what you meant. I know what you meant. Don't keep digging.
Yeah, I've got to Australia already. Oh, dear.
No, you've met me there because I'm just as bad. I can't say anything. I dig with a digger. Can I get you to do the closing prayer for us, please, Libby?
Of course you can.
Thank you.
Divine loving spirit, thank you for enabling me and Zara this evening to be the true voice of spirit and enabling us to bring the healing energies and the laughter. But can you, as we go forward on our journey into this physical world, remember that our loved ones and the spirit world are in our hearts and minds, and by just thinking of them, that we will then feel them. And remember that we are spirit within. And also, can you help guide us and teach us and allow us to grow and allow us to embrace this physical world and to be tolerant and kind, as I understand that it's not always easy to be in this physical form at times. But one thing we can do is open our hearts and minds and try to help each other. So I ask you to watch over us, guide us, and to fill us with the love and light of the divine. Amen.
Amen. Lord, keep us safe this night, secure from all our fears. May angels guard us while we sleep, till morning light appears. Amen.
Amen.
And we sing that in church now, Libby. We've got back to singing it. I refuse to. Yeah. And the only reason I'll do it is because everybody sings it. I did it the very first night we opened online, and I sung it on my own, and I thought halfway through, Sarah, what are you doing? You're singing on your own, you know. So I've said it ever since, but we started singing it back in church again, so that's great.
We love that, yeah. Sounds cool.
Oh, yes. And we've got the ducky race next, Libby. The ducky race. If you've not seen, do you remember the ducky race?
Have. Yeah, it's the highlight of the evening.
Absolutely, it is. Absolutely. It's a bit like myself, really. They look gliding on the surface and the legs are going like mad underneath.
That's me, my dear.
Oh, I know, that's you. That's you. So thank you to everybody that bought a raffle ticket for the duck race to win the one-on-one. And let's see who is going to win. Now, I must just remind you at this point, Libby, although the ducks will be on the screen, we can still hear you. Just to warn you. There has been one little hiccup, only ever once.
Okay. Well, it would have been shouting. If you hadn't
it was
told
me. I was shouting to my other half to shut the door because I could hear the TV, and I forgot that you could hear it on it. Well, I say shout, I was more bellowing, you know, down the other end of the house.
At least you weren't swearing though, my dear. At least you kept it laughing.
That's the only saving grace, I can tell you. Yeah. So here we go. Good luck, everyone, and thanks for buying a ticket. Are you ready? Steady? And they're off.
Go!
Come on, Duck. Look at those outfits, Libby. Look at those outfits. Way! Come in, number 14. Number 14, you're a winner. Who's number 14? Number 14 is Tracy Jane Husk. Thank you, Tracy. You've won our one-on-one. We'll link you up with our medium for that one. So thank you for supporting us, everyone that bought a ticket. That's wonderful. Next week's speakers are Lindsay Percival and Nathan. What else have we got to tell you? We've got so much going on at church now. We're managing to open the church 6 days a week. We're working on it, and we've got at least 4 evenings as well. So we've got mum and baby groups going on. We've got open circles going on, and we've got tonight actually Rev Roy, our Wayne, he's doing the choir and sing along up at the church while I'm live on here. So it gets me out of singing. And he said to me, "Oh, Reverend, if you want to sing with us, we'll change the night." And I went, no, you're all right. You can do that. because I've sat next to you at the live service and heard you sing, Wayne. So he's got a very deep voice, which I'm sure works for a lot of songs, but not for the hymns at church. Anyway, I'm just kidding. It's great fun, and everybody will be loving it. Next week, this Thursday, we're live tomorrow evening with Audrey Dobson in church, which we're all really excited for. Audrey did some private one-on-one readings for us last night to raise money for church, and everybody was coming out singing her praises. She's live at church tomorrow. Come along and see her. The doors open at 6:30 and the service starts at 7. And on Saturday, now it's a pity you're not here, Libby. I'm really gutted for this because you'd love this. I've got a bingo machine working, an actual bingo machine, and I'm going to do bingo and coffee morning on Saturday morning. So anybody who wants to join me just for a bit of fun, come and see us at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning, and we'll have a game of bingo and a coffee. As you
That's
do.
right up my street. I'm out communicating with the animals. Otherwise, I would have been there.
No. Oh, yeah, you would. I'm sure you would. Shouting house. And we've got Sue and Pat doing coffee mornings and chats. I'll put the whole thing on Facebook because there's so much going on. It's hard to keep up myself. We're also going to be doing a healing course, which I'm going to announce. It's going to be an annual one, and you will get certificates at the end of it. I'm going to join that because I've been really edging to get on that one. And it's got a national person that's going to be involved in the healing that's really well known. And so I'm really looking forward to that. And he's actually, in fact, doing healing on our Rev Roy's arm. And the hospital's told him they can't help him any further. And this healer has already got him lifting his arm up. Cool. So amazing. Yeah, cool. We see you know all about that, Libby, don't you? Because that's your thing, isn't
that's
it?
My true path down here is a healer. That is my pathway, yeah.
Yeah, we might have to. Are you here all day on that Thursday, the 12th?
Yeah, we're making a day out, me and Angie are. I've never been to the coast up here, not Filey, Whitby, none. So we're having a day out.
I know. Oh, well, give us a call. We'll join you down on the beach for a paddle.
Yeah, cool. If you want us to come to church early, we could sit and do some trance healing.
That's what I was thinking.
That's exactly what I'm thinking as well.
I'm liking that. We need to chat, don't we? Yeah. We'll get that sorted out. That's great because I'm off work that week as well because my daughter's getting married on the 8th, so I've got the full work off work. So that's great. So yeah, that'd be great. We need to arrange something for that. Would you like to announce anything that you're doing, Libby, that you know if people want to contact you or anything you want to say?
No, well, obviously I'm an animal communicator for the spirit animals and the animals down here. I've got my own Facebook page. Am I allowed to say what my Facebook page is?
Of course you are. Go for it.
It's Libby's Animal Communication, Healing and Private Readings. So I do readings over the phone with the spirit world, animals in spirit, animals down here, trance healing. I do, so when I do readings, everything comes in, you know, if that's what people want. And yeah, doing lots of trance, the trance healing, the trance speaking is what really sings to my soul, especially the healing. Yeah.
So animal communication, just give it everybody again so they can join you, Libby.
Libby, animal communication, private readings and healing on Facebook.
Go along and support Libby. She deserves every bit of it, bless her. She really does.
That's really cool that you let me say that out loud. Thank
Absolutely. Well, it's a thank you we can give you back, you know, for coming on and joining us. I'm always happy to do that. The mediums say to me, you know, in church, is it okay if I do this? And I go, you go for it. I'm just grateful you're here. You know?
But it's cool because that's a lovely energy exchange, and I do it on my open circle. You know, I let people, because I say the more access people have, Spirit will always put us where we need to be, you know, and linked. And it's for the healing aspect. So you're really cool, Zara. Yeah.
Oh, bless you. So are you, Libby. I like you. I can't wait to meet you and Andrew in person. I really can.
It's going to be a good day out.
It's going to be a great day. And maybe I'll do you a game of bingo.
That sounds like the highlight of the day.
I'm loving it. Well, thanks ever so much, Libby. What fabulous energies you have. You really are a lovely lady. Come and join her on the 12th, and Libby and Andy on the 12th of August for our evening service. And it looks like we're going to be planning something else during the day as well at some point after we've had a paddle. I mean, you could join us for a paddle if you want to. We don't mind. We'll take a photograph and put it up in church.
if they want some trance healing before the service, if you want to put that together, and we'll
Fantastic.
trance healing.
That's a really good idea. Yes, I'd like to do. That's fantastic, Libby. Yes, please. We'll sort that out, definitely. Well, it's that time of the evening when everybody has to leave us, and unfortunately we have to leave you, bless you. But we'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody,
Bye,
for joining us.
everybody.
Thanks, Libby. God bless everybody.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye, darling.
Bye.